Hey, welcome to the Shortwave radio channel, and we're listening to what is Radio New Zealand on the Grundig G5 little receiver. So I've been testing whether it's H501X, of course the SDR on top, checking around different signals. Of course, one of the questions I've got, and I get this regularly actually, a lot of you know that over time the Grundig G5 was one of my favorite portable radios. And one question came today by email, and it was, so I've seen you've been testing that, and you've got those newer radios, and we haven't seen their G5 in a long, for a while on your videos. Is it still up there? Do you still like it? Is it still one of the good radios? Short answer to that, yes it is. It's still up there at the top of my shortwave portables. I think what happens is, I got a lot of radios, and I got a lot of new radios. What happens over time is that when that happens, you tend to leave behind a lot of older radios because you're playing around with the newer ones. And, the interest that gathers on videos is a lot on the new radios also. But definitely the Grundig G5 is a great portable, and even while I'm testing, even though newer radios like the H501 have bells and whistles that the Grundig G5 doesn't have, multiple bandwidths, much better audio, Bluetooth, and whatever you want to have in extras in a portable radio. One thing for sure is that I still regard the Grundig G5, also known as the Ethon E5, as one of the great radios out there. Now, be wary about something. Grundig was already sold and was not, this is not made in Germany. It's not, it's been a while before that Grundig G5 existed that Grundig really actually made a radio. So it's probably Chinese made by, when we start seeing Ethon as a brand, that things have shifted. But that said, this is a good radio, and it's actually a great little portable. So if you own one, or if you find one for cheap, you are getting a great radio. And when I say that newer radios have bells and whistles, they have, like I said, the multiple bandwidths, there's different little things. The DSP based radios sometimes have more features. It's not necessarily that it's better. One of the nice things of the G5, it doesn't mute when you tune. You can tune around, no muting, and this is absolutely beautiful. It's an old style analog PLL radio, which is tuning around with a BFO on side here for single sideband, and do two bandwidths, wide, narrow. A lot of radios back in the day were made like that, but it's still a great little portable. I know that FM reception is superb. The Xers still use the Grundig G5 because of its superior FM receiver. So, it's a worthwhile radio. One of the things I get asked very often is, how much money would you spend on an older radio? And when it comes to old radios, I'm a cheapskate. I'm a cheapskate because I do not believe in the value of an old radio. When somebody tells me, oh, this is, a vintage from 25 years ago, it's an old radio. There's nothing vintage about it. It's an old radio. For me, vintage is very unique and rare stuff. And okay, for some people maybe that could be worth some money, but it has to be unique and very, and there's not a lot of them around. I personally would not pay more than $50 or $60 for a G5, and that's me. And I don't want to influence here how much money you want to pay for an older radio, because honestly, everybody's different, and we all have a sweet spot, of maybe a radio that's going to get us enough to dish out more money. So that's up to you to decide. But always remember that an older radio is an older radio. I've seen those sold on eBay. I've seen a couple on eBay of these G5 sold for 400, 500 bucks. And it's like, no, that's not worth that. And if you're going to spend 400 bucks on a G5, go buy a brand new Texan H501X. You're going to have a great radio, and you'll have newer technology. You'll have great sound and multiple bandwidths, and you'll have something that is, you know, brand new in your hands, and that is a great device. Always think about that when you do purchase an old radio. How much money are you going to spend? How much is a new one that is well rated? That is always something to think about. For the rest, if you find one for a decent price that for you is perfect in your pocket, Grundig G5, yes, definitely. I still love this radio. And you guys will be seeing more videos of this in the coming days. And as I'm doing the, you know, starting to, because I have boxes all around now, I'm starting to dismantle all the office in preparation for painting and everything. I'll have other radios I'll be dishing out. Believe it or not, you can actually lose track of radios you have. I learned that tonight. So I hope you enjoyed the videos. If you do, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.